Hello, my name is Catherine. Welcome back to my channel, Mimi Plans and Knits. Today I'm out walking with the dogs, and I thought because I was wearing some of my handmade knits, I would just show you what I'm wearing. This is my version of the Bonnie Raglan poncho. I didn't make it quite as long in the arms as what the pattern is. I'm quite short, so I didn't want to go quite that far. And I've got on the Musselburgh hat that I made for Jack. Perfect weather for walking in a sweater today. When I get back, I think because I just decided to do this, maybe I'll make a little knit video of what I have on my needles right now. It's a beautiful day outside, so we came out with the dogs, and this sweater is great just for being out here and walking. So if you want to hold on for about a half an hour, I'll be right back at the house and I will do a little video. On my way back, and I thought I would show you, this is the lake that we live on. Oh, I'm kind of winded today. We've got some ice on the lake, not a whole lot. Oh, there's Stanley. Hi, Stanley. Stanley loves to be outside. Okay, so we live on the Narrow, and if you look, go into my right, that lake begins to get big, and we live kind of on a horseshoe, so it goes up and around. It's a very big lake on the other side, and the same thing going that way. What you see over there on the left is my wharf. We hauled it up for the winter. So I'm just on the narrow part, and in the summer when we're boating, we have two giant lakes on each side of us. Maybe I can show you a little picture of our messy cottage right now. All the kids have things there, so I'm gonna zip inside and then I will show you what I've got on the needles. All right, excuse the hat hair. We're back, and like I said, I will show you a little bit of what I'm working on. Today's gorgeous, so I am still outside with the dogs. Charlie's out here, you might hear him bark. Stanley's down around the lake here somewhere. He wasn't quite ready to come in. Oh, I see him over there. What did you get? Oh, you've got a toy, good boy. This is what my purse knit. This is just a shawl I'm working on. I'm halfway through a row. I'd throw this in my purse, and I usually have a shawl or a pair of socks or something easy like that. This one, I was going to participate in the Stephen West make along, his cal for the scarf that he did in October, right around the time I broke my shoulder. So I had got started and I ended up not doing it. So I took that yarn and I started a sweater also by Stephen West. It was, can't think of the name of the cardigan, but you take two strands and the whole sweater is variegated and knitted, and it looked really nice. But I didn't really like the way the yoke was fitting on me, so I frogged it, took the yarn, rolled it up single ply instead of double, and I'm just going to knit it up in this, throw it in my purse, have something to knit at the time. It'll go great with I have a blue plaid jacket. It'll go really good with that. So I'm just going to use the yarn up, leave it in my purse for a purse knit, and go from there. This is also, I've showed you this sweater before. This is my wilderness sweater. I had started this also right before I had broke my shoulder. I don't know if you can see the trees here. I fell on the ice the other day and my shoulder's kind of sore, so I can't really hold it up that much. But there's the beginning of the trees. You make the neckline after, so I will pick up. I did break off I divided off for the sleeves just to see when my shoulder was really sore. So I maybe now will continue down with the trees because the sleeves also have the trees on them. This yarn is really soft and it's making a wonderful fabric, but I wasn't sure when I first was doing it if I liked, I don't know if you can see it here, if I get a little closer, you could almost see the darker colors behind, there if I don't, but I don't think it bothers me too much, so I'm gonna keep going and see. I just wanted a nice baggy, comfy sweater that I could just throw on and like this, like a good day like this, walking outside or coming outside with the dogs or something like that. So I am making it a little bit oversized. You're gonna hear Stanley and Charlie are out here playing. And the last one I have on my needles right now, this is my birthday knit. And this is called the This and That sweater. However, I'm making it my own. So the reason I wanted to make this sweater is because the pattern, I loved the color of the yarn that was in it. And it's just a simple raglan sweater, very easy to knit. So I hunted everywhere. I usually buy, I like Frankie Gray fibers. They are the Grocery Girls on YouTube. So I contacted her to see if she had anything similar, and she did. She thought maybe she had one that was close. But I found this one online at the Loft in Halifax. So I ordered it and it looked pretty perfect. So I started with that. So what I'm doing is I'm using a smaller yarn than the pattern called for and smaller needles. And I'm gonna do the sleeves first. This one is almost getting ready. I'm down past the elbow. I branched off the sleeves as soon as I ran out of my first ball of yarn. That's why it's a little bit short. I did try it on and it seems okay. Now what I'm doing is I watched a podcast from the Grocery Girls. It was on Instagram with a designer. Her name is Kim. And she was explaining how when you measure your sweaters, you should measure, can I come down just a little bit here? You should measure from like your armpit and then you measure your bust because you'll get a better fit in the shoulder. So this yarn, the sweater will be a little bit more fitted. So what I did is I cast on the larger size in the pattern. And when I picked up for the sleeves, I added a few more stitches under the arm. You won't notice where I added a few extra. And then only in the front, my glasses are fogging up a little bit, only across the front where the bust line is, I added a few extra stitches. And then I did a couple rows and I added a couple more stitches. Now I tried it on and it seems to be fitting pretty good. So once I'm done my two arms, I will try it on again and see if I need to add any more. I'm a little bit busty and I'm not as big across the shoulders as everything. So usually I have that problem where your sweaters look a little droopy or they look a little big just to get the fit here. So her ideas that she had in that, I highly recommend going over and watching it. I'm going to try it on this sweater. So I'll let you know how that turns out. So these are the three things that I have going right now. I have more whips in progress, but these I want to finish first and then I'll work in them because I want to cast on, it's a poncho sweater. I can't quite remember the name right off the top of my head. It's a color work. It's a color work. And this one is so easy. It's just flying off the needles. I've only worked on this for 2 days. So yeah, it's a really easy knit. So once I'm done the color work on my wilderness sweater, I'm going to start the poncho. So I'm going to work on these two sweaters to finish them. My shawl will just stay in my purse and I'll show you my next knit and I'll show you these when they get finished. So until then, I hope you liked the little tour that I showed you around our little cottage here. It's beautiful. Today's a beautiful day. It is getting a little cooler, and I see Stanley is getting down towards the ice, and the ice isn't that thick. Stanley! I'm always scared the dogs are going to fall through the ice. Come here, Bubba's. Good boy, come on. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me. And the puppies are out here. Here, Stanley, come see. Come see. Come see. This is our Stanley right here. Oh, he's gorgeous. Yes, he is. He loves it outside. I didn't want him to fall through the ice. We have some ice down there, but it's not really thick enough for him to be on. Makes me a little nervous, so I don't like him to come outside without me. And our Charlie's here too. There he is. Ellie Mae is inside. I don't know why. She usually loves it outside more than Charlie, but anyway, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, maybe you could like and subscribe to my channel. And if these little outside videos are something that you like, you could let me know. I'll certainly do more of them. I'm out here quite a bit with the dogs and the boys and the kids. So until next time, thank you very much, and bye-bye.